Welcome. This is a strength training exercise routine developed just for you and your baby. We're going to work all of our muscles from our upper and our lower body as well as our core. This is going to help us progress through our pregnancy healthfully and safely and have a better delivery. Grab a water bottle, a mat, and maybe a friend, and let's get started. First move is a wall push-up. To prepare, bring your arms shoulder height against the wall, palms flat on the wall. Step your feet behind your shoulders so you're in a plank position. As you can see, wrists are in front of your shoulders, fingertips towards the ceiling or the sky. Bend your elbows towards your rib cage, so down instead of out. Bring your face towards the wall, slowly and controlled. Keep breathing. Elbows down towards your rib cage. We're really feeling this in the back side of our arms. Shake it out, take a stretch. If you'd like a more intermediate option for this type of move, you can do a push-up on your knees. As you can see, wrists are under shoulders, but this time elbows are coming out to the side in this intermediate move on the floor. Coming back to our wall push-ups, we're working our triceps or the back of our upper arms. So we're bringing our elbows down towards our chest and our rib cage. Remember to keep your shoulders away from your ears, nice and relaxed, and your wrists in line with your shoulders. Keep breathing. You've got this. Really building strength and stability. Shake it out. Take a break. Stretch what feels good for you. Take some wrist rolls, take some tricep stretches, tap it out. Prepare for your final set of these wall push-ups. Come back to the wall, wrists in front of shoulders, leaning in towards the wall. Keep breathing. Nice and slow and controlled. Do the range of motion that feels best for you and your baby, just for today, just for this movement. Keep breathing. Shake it out. Take any movement that feels good for you. Some wrist stretches, maybe some upper back stretches, some tricep stretches. Shake it out as we prepare for our next move, which is our chair dip. We are going to start with a chair dip tutorial. Grab a chair and place it against a wall or other sturdy surface. Find yourself at the edge of your chair and come to the edge, placing your hands on the edge of the chair that make you feel really stable. Bring your feet out in front and begin to dip your hips below your knees by bending your elbows. We're aiming for a 90-degree angle, but take whatever range of motion feels good for you today. Keep breathing as you dip. Go as far as feels good for you. Take a break. Come back onto your couch or chair or bench, whatever surface you're using to engage in this tricep dip. Take a quick stretch and a break. We can also feel this in our thighs. It's a full body movement. Come to the edge of your chair to start to prepare. Bringing your feet out in front of you, nice and stable. And begin. Bend at your elbows to dip below your knees. Take the range of motion that feels good for you. If you're looking for an added challenge, lift your leg as you dip. It's a full body move. Do what feels good for you. Perhaps try it once or twice just to see the challenge, or maybe that's not where you are today. Everybody's getting the benefits of the move wherever you are. Take some wrist rolls, take a break, maybe take a sip of water as you prepare for your final set. It's a great full body move. We feel this a lot in our thighs and the back of our arms, but it's also a core move. Come to the edge of your chair, set up your base, take your chair dips. Keep breathing. Take the range of motion that feels good for you today by bending your elbows. Take a break. Stretch out your triceps, roll out your wrist, reach for the sky, whatever feels good for you. Take a sip of water and prepare for our next strength training move. Take your feet about mat distance apart and sink your hips behind you. Knees are over your heels, hips are coming back as if you're trying to sit on a chair. Nice straight, flat back as you dip down. Keep breathing and smiling. Take a break. In our next couple of sets, we're going to show you a couple of variations of this type of squat. Keeping our feet mat distance apart, which is a little wider than hip distance apart, we're going to show a couple of variations of this really similar move. The woman on the right side of the screen is going to demonstrate. As you can see on the left, you can keep squatting the exact same way. On the right side, we see a really slow and controlled variation. Go down for 3, up for 2. Down for 3, up for 2. Down for 3, and pulse. A pulse basically means you're keeping the squat movement, but lifting your hips only slightly as you stay in that intense pose. So that's just one variation. So you can go down for 1 count and up for 1 count, or you can go down for 3 counts and up for 2 counts. Coming back to our squats, we're both going down for 1 count at a time. Remember, the deeper the range of motion, the more intense the move. Go at what pace and depth feels good for you and your baby today. Shake it out. This is a really strengthening move for our lower body. Shake it out, prepare for the next set. We're going to demonstrate another variation. Again, if you want to just go for 1 count down and 1 count up, follow the volunteer on the left side of the screen. If you're looking to see another variation, check out the movement on the right. We're going down and up, slowing the movement down and popping up. As you could see, you can count to 3, up for 2. This is a great strength training move, and it's so intense it also gets our heart rate up as well. Shake it out. Perhaps you take a couple of butt kicks to stretch out your thighs. Prepare for the next set. Remember, knees over heels, sinking towards the back of our mat or towards a chair just behind you as you keep your flat back and your space between your ears and your shoulders. Shake it out. Great job. Now we're going to demonstrate wall sits. As you can see, this is using the same range of motion as those squatting moves we just demonstrated. But if you have a wall available for you, this is a great challenge. Feet are wider than hip distance apart or at hip distance apart. You come down using the wall to support your back. You come down as far as feels comfortable for you. As you can see, on the left side of the screen, she's higher than a 90-degree angle. On the right side of the screen, our volunteer was showing us a 90-degree angle. Now she's demonstrating an even higher intensity move by alternating lifting each leg off the wall. Whichever move feels good for you, those are your two options that work the same muscles. First, we'll start with a tutorial. Have your toes at a 45-degree angle, but you keep your knees over your heels as you sink your hips down and behind you. Shoulders are relaxed, plenty of space between your shoulders and your ears. There's another way you can do the same movement, but having your toes facing towards the front of the room. This just works different angles and different muscles, but all of the movements are available for you. Do what feels good for you and your baby today. We're demonstrating these plie squats. The woman on the right has water bottles to add a bit of resistance to this move, which increases the intensity. Remember to keep your knees over your heels as you sink your hips towards the ground. Toes pointed out, make it a plie squat. Shake it out, take a break. Get ready for your next set, with or without weights, whatever feels good for you. Keep breathing, enjoy your break, perhaps grab a sip of water. And prepare. Sinking our hips towards the ground or the floor. As you can see on the right side, we're providing a variation where you slow your count down and pop up. 1, 2, 3, up, 2. 1, 2, 3, up, 2. Just a different variation for the same move. If you'd like to continue to keep it at a beginner level, you just go down for 1 count and up for 1 count, as you see on the left side of the screen. Shake it out. All the benefits, with or without the added resistance. Come back to prepare, plie squats, toes at a 45-degree angle. And begin. The water bottles or hand weights can be gently placed on top of your thighs to add a bit of resistance. Remember to keep your back flat, your core engaged, knees over your ankles. The deeper the range of motion, the more intense the move. Take the intensity that feels good for you today. Shake it out. Your next move is calf raises. Lift your heels towards the sky or the ceiling and place your weight into your toes. As you can see, this really engages the 3 muscles along the back of your lower legs, which are considered your calves. Plenty of space between your ears and your shoulders, nice and relaxed. Shake it out. This muscle rarely gets this much attention. If you have water bottles or hand weights, this increases the intensity. We're going to show you another variation in this next section. As you can see, the person on the right has their toes at about a 45-degree angle. This engages one of the other calf muscles in the back of your lower legs. Lift your heels towards the ceiling and place your weight into your toes. Shake it out. For a more intense variation, you can bring both of your big toes together and heels apart, as you can see on the screen. This engages the final and third muscle along the back of your lower legs. Lift your heels towards the sky. You can take any of those variations, toes together, toes out, or towards the front of the room, and they're all great work for the back of your lower legs. Continue to raise your heels towards the sky. Release any tension in your upper body. Really concentrate on engaging your calves. Remember,
Added hand weights increase the intensity. Shake it out, it's a great move. Next up, biceps curls. Stand with your feet hip distance or a bit wider apart and your hands in fists down by your side. Bring your fists up towards your shoulders to engage your biceps. Rotate through your forearm to bring the inside of your fist towards your shoulder. Remember, added weight means added intensity. Shake it out. Get ready for your next set. Great upper body move. Shake it out. Do whatever feels good for you as you get ready for your next set. Feet hip distance or a little bit wider apart, fist towards the front of the room, and then fist towards your shoulders. You can see some variations in the lower corner of the screen. By adding hand weights, that increases intensity. You can also stabilize one side, keeping your one arm at a 90-degree angle and continuing to move the other arm. Switch sides if you take that variation as well. And third set. Remember to bring your rotating forearms towards your shoulders to really work the two muscles that make up our biceps. Keep breathing. You've got this. Shake it out. We want to share one more variation for this biceps curls. It's the same move, but you're grabbing two sides of one resistance band. The farther down the band you grab, the more resistance you'll have. You can also do that isolated arm variation where you have one arm at a 90-degree angle while the other one continues to bring your fist towards your shoulder. If you take that variation, just make sure you do both sides. You can also stand on one side of the resistance band and only do one arm at a time. Take the move that fits best for you. Moving on into our standing kickbacks, final move of the day. We're really working the lower part of our body by standing feet hip distance apart, holding onto a chair or wall if you need a little added stability, and lift your heel towards the back of the room, squaring your hips towards the front of the room and stabilizing in your standing leg. Shake it out. Get ready for your next set on the same side. This is our last move. We're going to do it on each side. Shake it out, enjoy your break, and let's get back to work. Stabilize on your standing leg and lift your other heel towards the back of the room, really squeezing in your buttocks. Square your hips forward, point your toes to the front of the room so that your foot is flexed. Nice and slow and controlled. Take a break, shake it out. Make this your best set yet. Really challenge yourself. Stabilize and begin. Lift your heel towards the back, hips towards the front. Hands can be on a chair for stability or a wall, the back of a couch, or you can gently place your hands on your hips. Lift your heel towards the sky or the ceiling. Shake it out and switch sides. You'll also need to move your chair if you want to be able to continue to face the screen. Stabilize and lift your opposite leg towards the back of the room. Really feeling that lift and lengthen. Heel towards the sky or the ceiling. Keep breathing. Stabilize in your standing leg. Shake it out. This is your last move, home stretch. Stabilize and begin. Lift your heel towards the back of the room, really feeling that isolation in that right butt cheek. Plenty of space between your shoulders and your ears. Your final break of this sequence. Stabilize. Feel the weight distribute. And begin. Lift your heel towards the sky or the ceiling. Square your hips forward. You can see a nice straight flat back. Really working our lower body. You're finished. Shake it out, celebrate, grab some water. Please feel free to check out more of the Move More Virginia resources. Follow us and like us on the Virginia Family Nutrition or VA FNP social media accounts. Subscribe to these videos, watch more to move more. Thanks for joining. Come back soon.